Do you struggle to pronounce the TH sound correctly? If so, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Lori with Pronunciation Pro and CommuniClinic. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something, so the goal of these videos is to give you something very targeted to work on that will have a big impact on how you sound when you speak American English. A viewer of mine requested a video on how to pronounce the TH sound. This is a big one for a lot of you because the TH sound is not present in many other languages. So adding this sound to your spoken communication can be really difficult. For that reason, many non-native speakers simply substitute a sound that they are familiar with, such as one of these. And what that does is it makes your speech sound very foreign to native speakers. Also, the TH sound is an extremely common consonant sound in the English language, so it has a high frequency of use. What that means is, because a lot of you have been substituting other sounds for the TH sound, you've been reinforcing incorrect pronunciation of that sound for as long as you've been speaking English, so maybe for years. That only strengthens the habit and makes it more challenging to correct. Challenging, but not impossible. You just have to learn the correct tongue placement and then practice it repeatedly in connected speech until that new tongue placement for TH becomes your habit. So let's talk about the first error pattern that I typically notice with the TH sound. Many of my students substitute a D for the voiced TH and a T for the voiceless TH. So for example, by the way might sound like by the way, and I think so might sound like I think so. What this does is it takes away the airflow component of the TH sound. Both the voiced and the voiceless TH are continuous airflow sounds, which means there can't be any point in the sound where the airflow is cut off. Let me demonstrate with a little visual. So this is the roof of your mouth, and this represents your front teeth, and this is your tongue. When we make a D or a T sound, we momentarily cut off the airflow by touching our tongue to that bony ridge on the roof of the mouth. In order to avoid this, I teach my students to position the tongue tip between the front teeth for the TH sound. It doesn't have to stick out really far between the teeth like this. It can be just barely there, like this. Now, I will tell you that it's possible to position your tongue tip between your teeth and still cut off the airflow. This happens when you smash the rest of your tongue up against that bony ridge, which will still result in a D or a T sound because you're briefly cutting off the airflow. It sounds like this, D, T. Remember, the TH sound is a continuous airflow sound, very gentle. D and T are not gentle sounds, they're stop consonants, so they have a very different sound. You need airflow on the TH sound. So when you put the tongue tip between the teeth, keep your tongue flat. Don't let the rest of your tongue smash up behind your teeth and touch the roof of the mouth. That will momentarily cut off the airflow. You need a flat tongue position so that there can be a channel for air to flow between the tongue and the top front teeth. So this is incorrect and this is correct. So the voiced TH looks and sounds like this. Ugh. And the voiceless TH looks and sounds like this. Now, I have a little disclaimer that I need to mention here. Native speakers are able to produce a good TH sound in some contexts without putting the tongue between the teeth. But I don't teach the sound this way to my students because it's really easy to accidentally substitute a z or a s sound if you do this. And that's actually the second error pattern that I want to talk about. So the second error pattern is substituting z for the voiced th and substituting s for the voiceless th. For example, walk the dog might sound like walk the dog, and come with me might sound like come with me. As I mentioned, this happens because the tongue is not positioned between the teeth. In this error pattern, we do have airflow, which is good, but because the tongue is positioned too far back, the listener hears z or s instead. So, to condense this down and make it really simple, here are the two things that you need in order to produce a good TH sound. First, the tongue tip should be positioned slightly between the teeth. And second, you need airflow. So keep the tongue flat to allow a channel of air to flow. If the airflow is stopped at any point, you're not doing a TH sound. All right, let's practice the voiced and voiceless TH in sentences now. I'm going to say these sentences just a little more slowly than I normally would, so you can hear and maybe even see what I'm doing. Ready? Here we go. There are no other empty seats in this row. I think the weather will be nice tomorrow. There is nothing she can do about it. Both of us would like to see that movie. I hope everything is going well for them. They don't have the money to do that. My mother and my brother are coming with me. His birthday is the 5th of September. Those books are written by my favorite author. 30 people were gathered at their house. I want to say a big thank you to the viewer who requested this topic. By the way, some people are very aware of which sounds they need to correct, but some people don't really know where to start and what needs to be fixed. If you are aware that you have an accent, but you don't really know which sounds you're pronouncing incorrectly, you might consider taking my mini accent assessment. After submitting a 3-minute recorded sample of yourself speaking on the topic of your choice, you'll get written and audio feedback from me regarding the top 3 issues that are impacting the clarity of your spoken English. If you're interested in this, check out the link in the description below. Okay, I hope this explanation of the TH sound was helpful for you. If you did find it useful, please remember to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. I have a whole list of topics that I want to cover in future videos. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.